Good morning, Miss. I am Efronis Datman. You can call me Efron. In this video, I will explain about the assignment that you have given some weeks ago. We were asked to choose a topic related to a second language. Here, I have chosen the topic which is the benefits of reading the second language learning. First of all, what I want to explain here is about the meaning of reading. What do you think reading is? Each of us must have a definition of reading based on our respective views. In general, reading is seeing, mentioning or not, understanding, digesting words or writing. Reading is one type of language ability through respective writing because by reading, someone will gain information, knowledge, and new experiences that have never been known before. Therefore, reading is very important for everyone. There are several reasons why reading is considered important. The first is because reading can encourage us mentally. For example, from reading a storybook or a novel, we can retell the story in front of the teacher and our classmates in class. Imagine if we don't read the story, what we want to tell if a teacher asks us to tell something in front of the class. We will definitely feel embraced with our classmates. And the second, reading can reduce stress. Usually, people who are stressed spend their time doing sports such as jogging, male balls, push-ups, and etc. But reading can also reduce stress. For example, when we are stressed, we accidentally or intentionally see and read readings that we think are interesting. With that, all the problems that make us stress disappeared from our mind because our brain is filled with interesting readings that we are reading. And the third, reading can expand vocabulary. The point is that there are a lot of vocabularies that we don't know. By reading, we can find out new vocabularies. With that, the vocabularies we get supports our conversation. The more vocabulary we have, the more our quality of speaking increases. Talking about reading, in my previous assignment, I have read several articles about second language. Reading many articles with many pages makes me dizzy, but besides that, there are many positive aspects that I get, such as getting new vocabulary, knowing the composition of writing, good and correct articles, and etc. I found differences from some of the articles I have read. Examples from the following articles: speaking anxiety and using strategies for learning English as a foreign language in the context of full and partial English medium teaching. This article written by Elvis Wagner and his friends. And the second is TESOL Quarterly Research Guidelines. And this article written by De Costa 2016. In the two articles above, I found several differences. The first is about the article framework, and the second is about the difficulties, anxieties, and advantages for participants who are learning English or a second language. In the framework of Article 1, the structure consists of titles, basic statements, implementation, anxiety in learning language, strategies, methods, participants, data collection and analysis, results, research questions, materials, appropriate responses to interlocutors, discussion, and closing. Meanwhile, in the article framework, The two compositions consist of title, guideline, and review process, research question, turning a dissertation into a research article, experimental research, methodology, a sample study, survey research, analysis, practitioner research, ethics, and conclusion. The benefit of the participants noted in Article 1 was that students who received the full EMI reported less speaking anxiety, greater confidence in speaking, and more positive feelings towards the ESAP course. In addition, they received higher English speaking scores, tend to look for different opportunities to practice speaking English, use synonyms or simple words to bridge the lexical gap in speech, and have less difficulty in using vocabulary, maintaining fluency, and responding to the interlocutor. In addition, full EMI context and use of particle and paraphrasing strategies predict low speech anxiety. Qualitative analysis of reported speech difficulties revealed that differentiations in lexical, grammatical, and content knowledge cause anxiety. Regardless of the type of EMI, participants from both EMI contexts agreed that grammar, subject-specific content knowledge, and pronunciation in speaking were difficult to improve. Anxiety occurs in the input processing and output strategies, 2012. In Article 2, an overview of some of the main issues and approaches relevant to the work published in the TESOL Quarterly should be used in conjunction with other information available on the TESOL website. For example, the TESOL Research Agenda, the TESOL Quarterly website, and other publications about on research methods and academic publications. These guidelines include key references and information on various research approaches, but they do not cover the various research methods and approaches available to researchers and do not provide comprehensive details about the ones included. Authors are strongly advised to read more about the particular research method they are adopting, look for research studies that use that particular method, and use current references in their work. Finally, learning a second language is very important both for the institution in which they attend school and for them. Although there is still anxiety in learning this second language, there are advantages that are no less important for use in the general public as described in Article 2. By learning a second language, all students are provided with a broad avenue to expose themselves to listening and reading input in English, while also giving them more opportunities to communicate in English. Although these two articles produce theoretical and pedagogic implications, they have limitations such as anxiety and strategies for speaking about future developments. Thank you, Miss.